Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, audio's picked up. Game audio's picked up. Mic's picked up. Lights on. Oh shit. I am live. Tell me if I'm too loud, Laura. I think I'm pretty decent, but we'll see. Alright, cool. Alright, so last stream, finished the demo, thought this game was cool enough to buy, so now we're pretty much doing a whole playthrough of it now. Last time, we fought a dragon, turned out to be a dude, killed that dude, absorbed his power. Yeah, I'm explaining it now, so basically, a lot of stuff happened. But all you really need to know is that there was this dude that showed up last time who was humanoid, different from the monsters. Then he turned into a monster with Hemoanima, the same power that we use to transform. So there's something there. Also, Sirai's dead. Didn't expect that, but it is what it is. So Hiriko's taking charge now. So now we are on day 8. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 8th day of active service here and prepare to spend. Be ready to get.
Yada yada yada. It's a pre-recorded message. We'll meet them soon. Even when Sirai is gone, his automated announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we do from here on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. That's the plan. Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Sirai is gone, we can only enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. Never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. Really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Does taco rice need to be sweet? Conversation was interrupted by Hiriko clearing her throat just loud enough to demand our attention. Also, that's Hiriko. And apparently, she's fought these monsters before, which is why she's the strongest out of all of us. Apologies for spoiling your fun. Could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch ass mother. You can't just say that. Oh my god. It is indeed a weird combo of food. What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiriko? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet. Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sirai barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Ito proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we could keep fighting until who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrists right across their stomach. What? Are they cutting their wrist or their stomach? Never mind. I don't know what to... I don't want to know. She played these games before. Yes, she has, apparently. Why are we even talking about this? The school falls, mankind's done for. Gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. Don't know for sure if that's true, or if we'll still get to go home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Seirei could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Seirei's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Huh? Yuriko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually. I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, what? You're going to what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Seirei's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no! Why's it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. War? I've told you time and time again, this is war. You cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear. You don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here, or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say, and fight. Just fight. The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Yuriko's stance was an extreme one. There's no doubt about that. Nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can't rest you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Hey! Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Alright. Good talk. Yuriko in charge. Can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off of all this. Got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Free time! It's not as in-depth as in Danganronpa. You mainly just hang out with people to boost their stats in battle. I've hung out with Darumi twice, I think Yuriko once, and Takamaru once. Oh, and I can hang out with Eito now. Because he joined the battle last time. He's got a scythe. That's pretty cool. No, this isn't that game, but gosh, it would be fun if Monokuma to show up. I mean, it's not impossible. But I mean, it might be, but you know, who knows? They could at least make a reference to him. I really do feel like they at least alluded to him a couple times. Akemi, you think we could bring the Rationomatic back to the TRC with us? Why? If we had this machine, everyone would be able to eat delicious meals every day. We can't keep such convenient technology all to ourselves. We need to find a way to take this back for the betterment of society. Eito was always thinking of others. We could really stand to learn from his thoughtfulness. Yeah, that's basically how free time events go so far. So let me go to the training room because I need to figure out how to make my team stronger. I wonder if there's actually any new simulations. I need Linguinsis to be at 2 in order to upgrade Takumi side slash again. I need to hang out with Darumi to do that. So we gotta find the crazy chick. Ato, no character backstory. It seems like we probably will get maybe some of those. But I don't think it's gonna be during free time events. I think it's probably just gonna be like maybe organically weaved into the story, assumingly. But so far, what I've known from these characters is basically all from the story that we've seen so far. Takamaru's like the gruff dude with a heart of gold. Hiriko's the stern chick with a bit of a dark side. Narumi's just fucking crazy, and Ato's basically like the super earnest, good boy that lacks social skills. I'm sure we'll get to know the rest in time. No new, oh, I could upgrade him though. I think, yeah. What does this judge do? I barely got to use any of his regular skills in the last battle. But cost 800. I have plenty of points though. I think I got plenty of points to at least level, yeah. Let's upgrade Ato. It looks like me if I were a dude. Yeah, I could kind of see it. If you cut your hair shorter, maybe dyed it silver-ish. Yeah, I could kind of see it. So let's hang out with Darumi so we can get my linguistics up. Where the hell is she? There she is. Come watch a movie with me. We did this last time too. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite super gruesome horror movies.
Eddie, so you never will then.
Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex. Used to stay up playing now. Once night falls, all I really can do is sleep. So my 8th day at the last Defense Academy drew to a close. Like I said, these days are probably going to just fly by. It's morning. Yubiko's in charge now. What does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. I gotta head over to the cafeteria. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me, or are the ones who are missing cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Sorry? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invaders' attacks at the moment's notice. Your time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Yes, ma'am. Without waiting for an answer, Yuriko got to her feet and left as unshakably confident as ever. You don't bite, you don't eat. Exactly. Damn, it's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness.
Hey!
This is Sparta. It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. As Yuriko said, that's what being at war is all about. I get you though. If such a thing is going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms for more free time. Worried about what else Yuriko might be planning. But it's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer to just not sit around. So let's have some more free time. Who should I hang out with now? I can't hang out with Darumi anymore. Usually they'll have like the icon that says, hey, you can upgrade your stats and shit. But she's all like, Mistress Yuriko is so cool. She's like a queen. Please step on me, my queen. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. I'm going to leave now. I could hang out with Yuriko, but I don't know if that really boosts my stats. Because I don't have linguistics, but I have. Oh. No, that... Because maybe if I upgrade all of the creativity, then I'll get another linguistics point. Probably. I'm not too sure. I'm still not too sure how this works. But... It wouldn't hurt to hang out with Yuriko more. If I can find her. I was just looking at this statue. It's good for the soul to appreciate a beautiful work of art, isn't it? Gaze at the statue, here we go. Now this went up by 6. Alright, who's next? Couldn't hang out with Army again. Like, I gotta figure out how this works. Because I need one more linguistics point to upgrade her skills and mine. So it'll be in my best incentive to hang out with the crazy chick. If I can find her! I swear, I circle these hallways and I never run into her. And she's supposed to be in the hallway. There you are. Shit, I mean,
soldiers.
It's that time again, huh? Yuriko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What could she do next? Can't TP to them? I mean, I can't. That's what I've been doing. It's just when they're in the hallway, they can't be like... I have to look for them in the hallway because the hallway is like a giant ass space that I can teleport to. But it's not like the exact space that they're at, you know? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Academy. You're already on day 10! Give it up for day 10!
Wow! In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
Hey.
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
You can't do that because you're fucking dead. New facilities, huh? I feel that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. I've only been here for 10 days. Feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. Without Sierra, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. It's day 15. We got 5 days, girl. We got 5 days. No. Can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the TRC. Back to Caria.
Hey!
It'll all work out. Somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and the leisure lounge have been locked now. Maybe I should check them out. Maybe I should take them out. And I can't teleport to them because I haven't been in them yet. See, she said they were on the 3rd floor. Where's the rec room? That's the classroom. I want the rec room. So I can wreck stuff. That's not it. It's the defense room. I want the rec room. Well, I found the leisure lounge at least. Ooh, fancy. This must be a leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Not you. I was talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiriko likes to let their hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting in the pool with you. What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiriko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Ooh, a pool, it's got a ducky. It does have a ducky. It's got 3 waterfalls too. And some workout equipment. A lot of good training equipment here. Swimming in a pool after training sounds like pure bliss. But it's not the rec room! There we go. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've ever seen. To be honest, it's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey Takumi, scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought it would have been a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore hero case or anything. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Siri's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Eito's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words. Or small ones. Or economic awareness in general. Really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She is surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Eito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. That one of the manuals. What's it say? It seems to be that device over there. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a gift-o-matic. Gift-o-what-o? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the gift-o-matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. Okay. That's about the size of it. Gift making machine. Kinda weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps. But assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. You can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. How about gory movies, or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. Sounds like magic. Or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. And again, the Revival-matic is just as much of a mystery. That hasn't stopped us from using it. I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. The Earth of Making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Okay. I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. Maybe perhaps some free time? A rec room and a leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does this school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? The rec room has been unlocked. Now I can make gifts. By giving characters the preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You will need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. Alright. So... I wonder what gifts I can make right now. Tinted candle, splatter movies. Gee, I wonder who wants that. Can I even make that right now? I can't. I need way more stuff. I don't think I can make anything. A Rubik's Cube. Oh, disinfectant spray. Who would want this? A quick spritz of this highly effective spray kills 99% of bacteria and viruses. Long-lasting and potent. Maybe Ato, but I don't know, he didn't really seem like that much of a germaphobe. Women's swimsuit. Snake plushie. Realistic snake plushie, wrap it around your neck and use it as a pillow. Okay. Potted plant. A decorative plant that can be grown indoors. Just one is enough to bring some peace into your life. Dried flowers. I can make a lot of stuff. Well, theoretically, if I get more stuff. Materials. Rival pudding. Tastes like any other custard pudding, but the caramel sauce spells out a cool biker phrase. Ooh. Takamaru might like that, actually. Who wouldn't like this? Are you sure I can have this? Oh.
I can have this?
I didn't know it was voiced.
You just turned me into mush!
Heck yeah, dude. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You check each character's preferred items in the report cards, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There is a first time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Damn it, I counted towards free time. But it did give me some more stats, so that's good. Let's see. Wonder what else I can make. Not much, but still something. filter gets by pressing R1. Use the hints given during student activities to narrow down a character's preferred items using category and keyword filters. Okay, well, I'll teeter with that some other time. Wrestling magazine. History of Mankind. Shonen manga greats. Occult magazine. Well, there's a lot of nifty stuff here. I still don't quite know how much I have to hang out with these people in order to get more stuff from them. Like, I don't know. Really doesn't help that the neighbor is playing stupidly loud music. Guess we'll just hang out with Darami one more time. What the hell? I made with this Gift-O-Matic. What the heck is that? I can use this video camera to direct my very own movie. I'm gonna make the nastiest, most messed up splatter film ever. Made and send the TRC into a total spiral of terror. I could have read that better. I need you to act in my movie. As a corpse. A corpse? Yep. All you have to do is die on camera. Just plunge a knife into your belly and gut yourself. I'm not gonna commit seppuku for your movie. Besides, that has nothing to do with acting. It's fine. I can just bring you back with a revival-matic. Filming starts now. I have the set ready over there. Ran as fast as my feet could carry me. Your experience unlocked the keyword video. Keyword can be used to create new gifts. Alright, so just by hanging out with them, I get more keywords. Acting as a corpse, easy. But she wants an actual corpse, that's the thing. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. Doubt Hiroko would stop at the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using the other facilities as well. What's your next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. Nighty-night. Day 11. Dig dog big bong. Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Huh? Sounds like somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Took a few hesitant steps towards the door, and took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Oh god. Darumi? Something wrong? Oh, Takumi. You sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you wanna come die with me? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 Just
just kidding, man. You should have seen your face. You've been darumied, bruh. It's not funny, man. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. It was hardly what I call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get on all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Yuriko's letting them back in? Yeah. To be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Daku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Hey, thanks, bye. I'm sure she's mentally alright. Oh yeah, totally. Darumi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? It should be easy though. I'd better get going. I think Gaku was the short kid that has self-esteem issues, and Tsubasa's the mechanic chick. Are they in the rooms? I don't think they're in the rooms. They are. Oh no, Gaku's the scared dude. Shom was the self-esteem dude. This is Gaku's room. Checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Yuriko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What do you want this time? I just don't know it. I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. Said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that. Remember, people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. Get what you mean, but fine. Yuriko wants us in the cafeteria? I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. After several dramatic groans, Gaku shulked off into the direction of the cafeteria. We're the weird ones for fighting? People thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Tsubasa's room. Alchemy? What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Yuriko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? That's what Gaku said. Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Yuriko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. That means they've been stuck in the rooms for like, what, the past 2 days, I think? Wild. With no food? Even more wild. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Yuriko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does, I'm not joining the fight. Can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment. Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, well, I've done what Darumi asked me to do. She headed to the cafeteria with the rest of them. It's Yuriko getting us all together. Can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Alright, everyone's here. Guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Yuriko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them, or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless! Yuriko, please. Give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person. Just 1 slice each. We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used for more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma, non-fighters, as we've been calling you, have decided you are going to leave this school. Huh? What do you mean, leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I'll make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? Right now? Yuriko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? What do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only. To fight. Anyone who can't, or won't, do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that. You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. And I doubt I'd make much of a difference. I'll just get stepped on with the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Yuriko, are you for real right now? Can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now. And what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Yuriko, please, this is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? If you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us, or leave forever. Just 5 days. If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. Her customary brisk attitude, Yuriko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. It's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Yuriko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? We're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. There's no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside the school grounds. I know. Sheesh. To bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiroko pet. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. Now how am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I can't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. It's simply nature's way of correcting it. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma. I get where Hiriko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. Doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. It's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? But at least then it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Aosuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What do we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. And just like that, nothing's changed. Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of socks and buskin masks. Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins. I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. Got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? Gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mentioned it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. She was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiroko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. That's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in. She was planning to give us that time all along? We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but we want to save everyone. This is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. Right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah. I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. We gain their trust with food, and then we try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? Response, all eyes turn to me, of course. Basically, oh, so you're back. So basically, nothing's really changed. Everybody that wants to fight is still willing to fight. Everybody that doesn't want to fight is still not willing to fight. So, we're gonna sneak him some food. We're gonna bribe him with food. Should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ema. They already considered me a traitor. Probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. Well, the subtlety in planning crap ain't really my thing. You just know Darby'd only make it worse. Yay! I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse. We'll still help you in any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, it only reversed your social links with us if you try to do it all yourself at this point. That is a Persona reference again. Thanks, guys. We got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. Okay, Hiriko's basically giving them an ultimatum. Either agree to fight in 5 days, or leave. Leave the school and die. That's their ultimatum. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. We're taking a moment to outline our goals going forward. Eito, Takamaru, and Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. It's 5 days to turn everything around. Pitching the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Ako, and Ema. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, first one I'm going to try to convince Tsubasa. That decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiriko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought something. I figured you'd be hungry. It's a sandwich! Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiriko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, a constellation prize? Oh wow. Tools everywhere. This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. I mean, she didn't eat for like 2 days straight. I think yeah, she should be starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dried bread today. Have you just been living off on dry bread since Hiriko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Open up to you? About what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? Sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. In exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. Oh, we're finally getting that character development. Probably. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
Huh?
What do you mean? You sick or something? Tsubasa? Can't keep it down. Keep it down? Like you'll actually throw up during combat? When I get nervous, it comes out. And not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. When I think of it, Tsubasa is always rushing. Yeah, back when we first met, the very thought of fighting literally was making her sick. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? I mean, I'm sure some weirdos are probably into that. Would you even be able to fight under those certain conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Would you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing. The medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now. Just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? She's clearly not, dude. Oh god, no. No. I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Well, that could have gone better. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's afraid that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. Can't blame her for refusing. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. Maybe I can find out a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is... Puking? Hey To, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So, what is it about puking? Hey, she's just a little squeamish. Yeah, I mean, a little's kind of underselling it. This is like every time she gets nervous. So, we gotta work on that. Hate to air out someone's personal health struggles. This doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Yeah, Ito gets sick too sometimes, I think. Alright, just keep this between us, bud. You see, that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead.
Huh?
What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like, the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. We have a literal machine that can make anything, apparently. I think we're good. What about using the Gift-O-Matic in the rec room? The Gift-O-Matic? Yeah. If they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. Let's say we literally have a gift-making machine. It's light work, fashionable sick pouch. Hell yeah. Fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. The boss is sure to open up if we give her this to her as a present. But yeah, it's a weird-ass present, but I guess it still works. The materials we'll need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find. Fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if it can handle the string and plastic bag. Ito and I split up to gather the materials we need to make the sick bag. Girl that has a fashionable pouch. Where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you'd get her. You need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. So let's see. Oh god. I mean, Army is a girl, and her attire is technically fashionable. If I can find her! There you are. Army, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there, raw dog. So I always end up cutting my fingers on the cracked surface. Right. You should be careful. I always imagine that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch. Huh? Really? Back around where we found Ato, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. Memorize where it was so I could go maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? Got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darami. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. That might be the move, honestly. Because I doubt Hiroko has a pouch either. Looks like I'll talk to the twins and see what they got. Wait, where is this anyway? This is at the entrance. These are over here. Maybe the sister girl has the pouch. Well, that is true. Let's talk to Ato first. Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Ato. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? Seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. Feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, not exactly playing around here, but whatever. Did find one of the items after all. Good for you, Ato. That's my boy. Fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We'd only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all of our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my dearest sister. Pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these two go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks. I'll do that. While I didn't find a pouch, I managed to get some string. He was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every day he breaks his arms, and every night he breaks his legs. It's progress, at least. Alright, now let's go outside. Fire extinguisher to put out undying flames. Useful for exploring, but I don't need it right now. I said let's go outside. Can we not go outside? I thought we could go outside. Can't go out to the schoolyard from here, but there's no need for that right now. Okay, I guess we can't go outside. I thought we had to go outside. Where else? Ooh, Takamaru. Yo, bro. How's it going, Takumi? Getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. Not much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before. Yeah.
I wonder if the
when we first met.
still standing after after all that.
You need to go to the cosmetic shop. Yeah, that's outside, Laura. Because where we last found Ato, he was trying to make his way back to the complex, but got ambushed by monsters. So that's where we found him right before he was about to be attacked by monsters.
Oh,
Which is
it's
outside.
just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Grandpa's workshop, huh? We should file this information away. It might help me convince her.
Ah.
By the way, Takamaru, you know where I can find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a luck shop. A what? Well, we've got string and a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch.
Huh?
Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetics shop where we found Ato outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Which means we're gonna have to go outside to fight. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Hell yeah. Let's go. With the boy Ato. I think it's gonna be the two of us. A bro trip. Treasure chest pieces will now appear during exploration. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts with the Gift-O-Matic. Any characters' preferred items can be made from the key items. Yada yada yada. Okay, let's head to the cosmetic shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. That should be in that direction. It was over here. Ah. So this part of the game is kind of like, I don't want to say it's exactly like Mario Party, but it feels like it. It feels like it. We move a set number of spaces. If we land on like a particular space, we'll probably get like some items and stuff. Find a discarded bicycle by the roadside. We haven't rode one of these in a while. You were able to go much faster than usual. Sometimes cycling is a good idea. Voice. You find a beehive. Maybe you can get some honey out of it. I don't really fuck with bees though. Obviously we shouldn't throw a stone at it. I'm gonna see if I can take it out carefully. You tripped over and alerted the bees to your presence. They start swarming around you threateningly. Go back 5 spaces. Well, shit. The path is blocked by thick clumps of bamboo trees. Get down the trees along, blah blah blah. I got bamboo. Alright.
I'll take this with me.
Materials.
This looks quite rare.
Oh, a torn dress. Nice. I thought both options are fuck with bees. Pretty much, yeah. Ender Lollipop Guy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Path is blocked by a large hole. How did this get here? To the hole. Put your hand in the hole. That sounds even more dangerous. I'm just gonna look into it. I'm gonna play it safe. It seemed to be a very deep hole. You couldn't see the bottom at all. Nothing happened. Thank God. Ah, oh, damn it. I'm at hit 6. Alright. We got a fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. No fighting. Okay then. I'll take it. Migraine. But I am obsessed with this game. I've played the demo. I like it so far. So I decided to buy it. I wanted to see it through. I'm a huge Danganronpa fan, and this has the same aesthetic and everything. And I'm like, I'm not too big when it comes to tactical games, but I've been figuring out the gameplay more and more, and I'm like, yeah, I could get used to this. Yes! We made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. This is, you know, it's actually kind of fucked up that this thing is fashionable, but Tsubasa has to puke in it. So it's like, I don't know, it's like, what's the point of making it fashionable if there's gonna be vomit in it? Most likely constantly. I don't know. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, we're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah? Why is that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the TRC. So someone like what Karo is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. Guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. You gotta vomit in style. I guess so. I guess so. we prefer her not to vomit at all. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? Saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. That's why I got you this pouch. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. Yeah, it's for vomiting. Why are you giving me this? Wait, trying to bribe me again? Yes, kinda. You don't need to be alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what you say by pressing twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. I got this. I got this. Begin persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but...
I don't know how many voice lines she had.
Don't worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Of course I worry! I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke. No, there's no way I can fight. I'm just gonna do everyone a favor and leave the school without a fuss.
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
This is a sick bag? Fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That is a wild sentence. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. I didn't know that response worked. I mean, it was the only response I had. No, I didn't see any other choice. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
30%, let's go. Oh, she's smiling. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? She's still on the... she's still, like, yeah. I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. Can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course. Tsubasa can't handle this and the puking itself, that everyone would see her do it. I know that's not the I know that's now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach.
Ah.
Here, if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you. It's kind of a bummer. You need to eliminate Tsubasa's hangups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun
That's
of
a
me
cool.
for
That is.
puking.
We should not
Do you
say
know how
that.
much of an impact puking
Why
can
is this
have on
the
your
only
life?
option?
I lost friends every time I puked in public.
That can't be.
How someone who I thought was a friend.
Why is
would
that the
one day
only
start
option?
calling me puke.
There's no way.
That's a cool nickname.
There was no way. There had to have been like. I keep forgetting I can cycle through shit. Oh, I fucked up. Hold up. Let's try this again.
You want to know my nick? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking.
Is there anything?
Do you know
Okay,
how
I think I
much
have to
of an
wait.
impact puking can
Ah, damn it! I did it again.
That's a cool nickname.
I didn't mean to press that.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like, how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it
Okay,
made me sad.
so
I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life.
all right, cool, good.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others.
Stormy
Feel
might
them
make
to
fun
be
of you.
mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it.
I'll puke
I don't want to
too.
be ostracized for puking anymore.
Can't be the right option, can it? Ah, shit. Okay, so if I don't do anything, that fucks it up too. Just give up trying to fight. All right, all right, all right.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends.
We wouldn't make
every
fun of her.
time
We
I
love our
puked
spew
in public.
pasta.
Like how someone
Spew
who I
it up,
thought was
girl.
a friend would
Vomiting is the
one day
new
start
thing.
calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend. And
Okay, see, I just gotta wait for the right response. For a better response, basically.
We wouldn't
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname?
Maybe they're all
If
good
someone
people, even
ever
though we know
called me
that's not
Pukette,
true, because Hugo
I'd
made you
puke
guys
and cry
starve.
on the spot. No,
For like 2
I'm
days.
Too scared. I can't do it. I
I'll
wanna
puke
get awesome.
too. We'll all puke together.
I'll puke with you.
It'll be like a puke group. What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now, if you want me to.
What? I don't know if you can puke on command. Barf party. Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. Gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I! I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. Direct, uncomfortable eye contact. 1 minute, then 2. Continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Suddenly, her expression relaxed as if she had gotten through to her. As if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Yup! Puke therapy. Puke with me? Are you crazy? How'd you get like this? I see a smile. You're not gonna puke from happiness, are you? Wasn't the reaction I was expecting. I got her to smile at least. 60%! We're still not done. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. Would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. Sorry for asking you to fight when I did know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. As long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. You saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feel like she belongs. If memory serves, it's her grandpa's workshop. Apparently, your grandpa works at workshop. Yeah, we know. I zoned onto this the minute I met her. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How'd you know that? You told me on the first day, girl. I mean, I know that was like, what, 12 days ago, but still. It's barely even 2 weeks. Yeah, taking root machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up at the moment. She began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karo is to me, then. Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? Grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her. Maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer
That's
me
enough
up with his
reminiscing. I
belly
get the
laughs.
point.
Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes.
Oh shit,
but they
that's the
make
wrong option? How?
I see.
Did my story bore you? Maybe I should have waited longer. I go put in my foot in my mouth. Alright, let's try this again.
Because of the way I am, I
So there has to be a
always
third
try to keep
option.
my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too.
You got that
No
one
matter
piece.
how much
Your
I
grandpa
mess
has that
up,
one piece
you
left.
never kick me out.
Alright, this has to be the
Even
one.
when-
Your grandpa's really
Gotta
nice.
let her yap. I gotta let her yap. Grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world.
I'm assuming your
He's
parents
a
are dead.
royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the
His
place
workshop
that's
might be-
protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Is that it? Okay, I guess that was it.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke.
And they sent me
But
back a space.
I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs.
That's enough
Fail
reminiscing.
As much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never.
So you notice how Tsubasa is the only character with skin that isn't straight up paper white? That, I mean, huh? Is she?
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest
'Cause
grandpa.
I think
in the
Takamaru
world.
has tan skin
He's
too.
a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take a.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
Why? Remember what Sirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Friends, families, everyone you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. Your grandpa's gonna die. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Sirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. Tokyo residential complex was attacked by a ton of invaders before we were brought here. Loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. I mean, I could have sworn Takamaru has a tan skin color. 'Cause I know in Danganronpa, I can't remember her name. I think Sakura had tan skin. But her skin was like clearly like darker. Everyone else is super pale. The two vehicle dudes. Yeah. I don't think it's everybody. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. 95%! We just need 5 more! 5 more percent! What's it? Is that at a loss of words? The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. Took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want
Uncomfortable eye contact.
then there's only one thing for you to do.
Staring contest!
Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone.
We got like 5 people that can fight. Go, you're not even the strongest out of all of this. That's Hiruko.
We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
Fight with us. And protect what matters the most.
And protect what matters most to us together.
Oh shit! Persuasion complete. Yeah. Yeah. Took like 700 tries, but I got it. Fighting to protect humanity. To protect my grandpa and his workshop. Someone like me really do that? You have the power. Hemo anima, it goes crazy. Of course you can. You don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises. I'm going to need a little more time. You got 4 days, honey. I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want. What I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, thanks, Takumi. Yeah, good talk, good talk. I'll cut through your words. Allow me to cut through those words. Did what I could with Tsubasa. I had to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. And I have 4 days, coincidentally. Huh. Funny how that works out. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay. I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. Grab the sandwich offering and hit it over to Gaku's room. Oh god! Damn, bitch, you live like this? Why? I won't fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling him up on sandwiches, I had brought him. Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. God, I cannot read. I mean, how is that not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather not get kicked out of school than. Oh, I'd rather get kicked out of school than have to fight them. Get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer than? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loosed. It's not like we want to fight either. We have no other choice. We want to protect what matters most to us. We don't defend the school, everyone in the TRC will die, presumably. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about. I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family. You have a family? I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. See. Sorry, I didn't know. Ever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. Me, myself, and I. I don't give a crap about the TRC. But are you sure? If the TRC goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. That's useless here. Money? Kiss me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. You're not gonna pay me. Then get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo! Well, that could have gone better. That didn't work. The only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him some money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. I can't pay him money. Maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the record. What will he... How will I get him to open up to me? It's something he wants. Something with monetary value? No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Did we print money with the gift machine? I would assume so. But it has no value here. We don't have to buy anything. Look, Takumi, look what I found. What's that? A surgical scalpel. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting. We swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. I should keep an eye on her. Something Goku might want. What about some needles and thread? Huh? Needles and thread? Apparently Goku's good at sewing. You don't seem like no amateur. She looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. Goku can sew. Surprised that Goku has such a domestic side to him. What do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. Huh? Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? And I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home? If that's the case. Turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Goku's got a family of foster siblings. That lying motherfucker. Present for Goku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes. Or money to buy more. Let's see, so he doesn't have meat. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. I can just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something like he likes. Let's see what's pronounced so, bro. Oh, well, I'm sorry. So, tomato. If I'm going to get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. Peeked in the war room and saw Hiriko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What you doing? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. Even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. I think I want to do this boring work. Well, I don't. It's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our rewards when the war is over. What reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what C-Ray said, at least. That's true. We're not fighting for free. That's why I'm documenting all of this for you. That doesn't happen. There are rewards for taking out the invaders. May be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind. I'll be leaving now. Shout me the mom glare. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Present for Gaku? What about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good, although giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently Goku got good at sewing. You happy now, Laura? And you don't seem like no amateur. I'm just talking Mario Goku can sew. I'm pretty well with that. What about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Few searches. Ah, yes, the sewing kit. A sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. It's a lot of materials. Getting them all is gonna be a pain. What a pain. Himiko, soon. I was wondering around the woods and found an old scalpel, rummaged through a whole surgery kit. If the place Darwin we found was a surgical facility, they might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors. If there are medical cotton pads, it might work in place of the cotton. Okay, go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Darwin show me the abandoned hospital, so I can gather the materials. I'm happy, yes. Okay, I wanted to make sure you were happy. Ready to go find some more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean look for materials to make Gaku's present, right, Darwin? Yeah, sure that. Let's get going. Okay, take me to that hospital. Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost. Oh, well, at least you're honest. To the hospital. I didn't mean to go that way. There's mushrooms are growing on a fallen tree. Some of them might be useful. I'll pick the fiery looking one, thank you. And look inside and notice an animal that had eaten the mushroom lying dead. Seems it's poisonous. Can't go back. Man, this is not the place I wanted to be. Alright, yeah, here we go. Enemy appeared. It's fighting time! Annihilate all the enemies. This should be easy.
Let's go!
What the heck is that thing? Hold up. This is a new one. UFO. UFO! Their movement is not hindered by terrain or other units. Plus 1 AP when defeating this enemy, so it's a bigger boy. Alright.
Let's do it to it!
Let's do this!
Let's do this!
Say when!
Do it again, so we can get more AP.
Take this! Got it!
Do it one more time with her. We can get more AP.
Totally wrecked!
Totally wrecked.
Tie game time!
Too easy. It's too easy.
Oh, nice!
Alright. This way. Go down. Stars are glass on the ground. You might be able to use them for something. Look for intact pieces of wraps. Aw! I'm searching for an intact glass. Takumi slipped and fell and was injured. Took 3 damage. But at least we got broken glass.
We did it!
It's fun to play with broken glass. Oh, you discarded a bicycle. Oh. +1 to my movement. Let's go. It was. Hold up. It was like. Here. So. I don't know what that winding way is all about. There's plenty of materials down here, but there's also some monster spaces too. I don't want to try and avoid. Well, you know what? I'll take the chance. I'll take the chance. You see something shiny under some rubble and needles. What could it be? It's going to be hard to reach it without getting hurt. Let Doremi do it. She likes pain. It was like that horror franchise, The Saw in it. Doremi thrust her hand into a pile of syringes, but somehow pulled out a gem from it. Guess her enthusiasm was the key. Hell yeah. That girl likes pain.
Yes.
I guess there's no fun chance to avoid in a battle here. Let's do one space. Oh shit. That's a big boy. No. And what's this one? Pushes back and reduces enemy movement when attacking. Huh.
Here we go!
So I guess we can... Yeah. All of them like this, but she'll be in the line of fire. I doubt I can kill that thing quickly. Fuck it.
Good to go.
Good to go. We could hit him with a slash here. Yeah, let's do it. And then, do this again. I can at least kill that guy and do some damage.
Let's do this.
Do the side slash here.
That's it.
It's killing game time!
Damn, she can't kill, unfortunately. Best thing I can do is just move over here. That's the end of my turn.
Can't give up.
Shit.
Let's go!
That all you got?
This is bad. Bring him back here. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. I can try this. Maybe go for a double whammy. Let's do it again.
Yet. Take this! All right, that all you got?
Then maybe one more time. I need to take out the big boy.
Here! Got it! It's all right. I'm not done yet.
You ain't done yet.
Fine.
And we'll kill his army.
Fire!
It's like a puzzle, Laura. It's like a puzzle.
Oh, nice.
Don't give in to despair. We have to press on with hope. That's the power of hope, Laura. Find an altar with an odd statue. Offerings have been placed before it. Offer a prayer or leave an offering. We'll take the offerings. How about we leave an offering? Tried to give an appropriate offering to the altar, and the bronze statue began to glow. You were granted some kind of spiritual protection. Lost a diamond, but chances of finding all materials is 20%. Cool.
This looks good.
Alright, we're almost to the place. Got needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. Alright. Got all the materials. Okay. Can we go home now? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing rogue games. What the hell are rogues? That was like the second time she's mentioned them. Stewing kit. Let's craft that baby. Yes, the sewing kit's done. Sorry, I meant to say sewing earlier, not suing. That's not how it's pronounced. I immediately etched a Gaku's room with the newly made kit. Doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is to with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothing you want. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? I can't imagine something safe for work. Oh, definitely not. Alright. I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes! That's a pretty good reaction! I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Well, I kinda feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight you. Okay, I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. Oh no, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Persuasion time! Why when I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do?
You're such
What
a
even are these
chicken.
invaders? They look like they came
Baka,
straight
baka,
out of a
baka.
manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them?
You get paid. Get paid, dude.
Gaku, if you fight,
You can make,
can make money.
money. What? Make money? According to Yuriko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash, bro. No freaking way. It's the new money cheat, bro. Kill monsters, get money. I didn't read that in time. You're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. You actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. You psych, Mr. Krabs. I like money. Gaku, come fight with us so that we can get rich. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in coming to battles. Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? But money's everything. Money's literally everything in this world. Yeah, I do feel bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I don't know, all your life? 15 years? 16? How old are you? I'd gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, but if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the TRC would be saved too. Isn't that a good thing? No way. It's not fair. Not fair. I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. How much I asked for help. Those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them?
Valid, I understand.
How is that fair?
I understand. Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He never agreed to join us until his hatred is addressed.
hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex?
5.
17.
What the
I
fuck?
was working 24/7, 365 days a year.
What the
I worked
fuck?
every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name.
That's not
All for
possible.
Running the group home. I never got any time to myself. Isn't that messed up?
Damn it! I thought that was.
Well, I
Sure.
want to help you.
Shut up! I don't need your help.
Eh,
If you feel sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich girl with huge knockers. Kinda based, not gonna lie. It seems like his shallow empathy only has the opposite effect. Alright, let's try this again.
You want to know how many many jobs I was holding down back in the complex?
17.
I was
24/7, 365.
365 days a year.
I don't even think he's old
I
enough to
worked
work.
every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
Maybe I should have sympathized with him.
Isn't that messed up?
Yeah, I should have sympathized with him.
So
I fucked
asked
up.
adults for help to show some love to our home,
Uh-huh.
but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever fight for.
There we go. I'm about to say, the minute you said, oh, not all politicians are bad. No, fuck that. Save your siblings. The grind is real. 17 jobs, 24/7, 365. Bro had no rest time. My siblings? Takamaru told me, you're the oldest in the group home, and you have a lot of foster siblings. I think Takamaru said 20 to be exact. The complex gets destroyed, they all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family. Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. I thought he would change his mind. I really did. Don't you even care about your own family? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die, 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 die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
I think this guy's a lost cause, Laura. But that seemed to work. What's with this guy, really? He had this anger towards the TRC, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Do you mind telling me? I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings.
Understandable.
Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once.
That's how kids just are.
Complained about
That's just
how
how
there was
kids
never
are. They're
enough
ungrateful.
food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay
Sound
up
like a
all
mom.
night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them,
You seem
I
like
would
a
have
lovable
had free time
hammer.
and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brats! Die, 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 die! The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Oh, thank God. Saying nothing was a good option. Damn it. Die. They can all die. Sometimes you just gotta shut up and let them out. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed, I start
crying!
It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them, when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. Save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it! My life sucks! Was I a panty thief in my previous life? 5%. 95%.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
All I care about is my mom and my not girlfriend back at home. Step closer to him, stare right into his eyes. Uncomfortable eye contact, go.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you, like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight for your family.
Just fight for your family.
Let's fight for your family, bro. Vin Diesel, Fast and the Furious, family. Vin Diesel. Persuasion complete. Let's go. That's 2 now. 3 to go. And I bet we can get a twofer with the siblings. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know. My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. Still, I can't just abandon them. Family might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it okay? Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. No problem, man. No problem. Give him the best bro hug. Just need to let it out. Just need to let it out. Ding dong bing bong. Wait, are we really on day 18?
Up and at 'em, troops!
Yeah. Oh, day 15. Give it up for day 15! Then. How could that be? Bro, if you get fat cash, you can take care of the complex and live on your own. Easy, exactly. Open the door and welcome my guest. God damn it, Darumi, what do you want? How'd you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding. You've been Darumi. You didn't even finish.
Hey!
Yeah, sure. You got me. Did you want something, or did you just come here to bring me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiruko sent me to unimportant business. Mistress Hiruko? She wants you and me and Takamaru and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means write the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go to tell the others. Mistress Hiruko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. We bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in our wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. Deadline's tomorrow. Maybe Hiruko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. You're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them up, just like you told me. I can see that. An admirable job, Darumi. Mistress praised me. Something happened between these two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course. We can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. They're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway. What difference does it make? Does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. Really think abandoning those guys is gonna make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I'd prefer you spend it training to use your Hemo Anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Yuriko left no room for discussion, leaving us all alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice queen! How could anyone not stand that? I think she said just bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Here's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. Might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it'll be all over for them tomorrow. Right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiriko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. Can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society don't work like that. Never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. He's a big ol' softy. I love him. Tough guy with a soft interior. In the back of my mind, I've been hoping, really, Hiriko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. But see now how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I've managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. Can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima and Kaku before it's too late. Alright, I guess who should we talk to first? Shoma's a pushover. Kaku's pretty chill, considering her brother is more weird than her. So I guess we'll start with the shut-in first. The lack of self-esteem. His room's in the back, isn't it? Yo, Shoma! It's Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. Hello. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start. Hey, Shoma! That deadline Hiriko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know. You sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. So hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. Uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. May as well accept my fate. Staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. I understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the Fall of Fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. Jeez, dude. If you convince Kaku, you'll probably convince Ima automatically. True. That is true. Sorry to disappoint you. It's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. Sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. That could have gone better. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. Coco! Hello? Mother dearest, Oh, it's you, Kaku. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. You made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. That's concerning. That's concerning. I'm getting some real Spy Family, your Forger's Brothers vibes from your brother, dude. I'm just saying. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Is it really that hard a question? I don't really know. My brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. You don't. You don't. You really don't. Alright. I guess that's that then. Red flags all around. Crimson. That flag is crimson. Thank you for coming.
Hey!
That's what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. Ima, talk some sense to your sister, man. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh, right. You mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiriko's going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Ta-ta. Seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. Talked to all three of them, the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. Done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. Well, I tried. I had a feeling it would turn out this way. I'm still unhappy about it. If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them then? Is there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Does one of them change their mind after all? Better not be telling me again. Oh, hey, To. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? What's up, dude? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Hiriko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiriko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. So, what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiriko was hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained in her right now as it is. I don't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? What did you think back to what Hiriko told us before she left? and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foe we've come up against. But she said commanders, plural, not singular. We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like that out there. But Hibiko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hibiko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. What, just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing that she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes more sense strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader. What? If Hibiko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into the position to begin with anyway. Basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hibiko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize her chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? Yes. See? It's in everyone's best interest for Hibiko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, she scares me. Yeah, she's pretty intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, not great. I'm not great at talking to people anyway. I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi. You have quite a way with words, so that's what this is about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of here. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private. Just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hibiko was in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor, alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Hell yeah. Is Hibiko really hiding something? I only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Famous last words. Famous last words. And it's nighttime too. This can only go down so well. Ito said Hibiko's in the leash rounds. What would she be doing here all alone? Look, Takumi, over there. Ito pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course,
your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
I wasn't peeping.
What? We weren't peeping. That's right. We wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
Look, they're teenagers, alright. Cut them some slack.
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident.
I've just never seen so much skin before.
You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
Watch Hibiko make her way towards the locker room. The silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. So much skin. Half an hour later. thank you for waiting. Now, let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I just gotta go for the direct approach. I know what you're hiding. Alright, I'm going to come out right. I'm just going to come right out and ask. Here we go. Do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured it out from some of the stuff you've said and done. Oonga boonga girl in bikini. Ooga! Ooga! Ow! Japan, baby. Gotta have that obligatory fan service. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude, for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not like we consider you an unfit leader or anything here. Now that Chihiro is gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting amongst ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot less easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win in the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer then. Yes, I do have certain information that you may find irrelevant. Do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room? Or how you chose to... or how they chose who to send here? Hold on. How can we go and get the other... can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It will be better for our morale that way. The pro text, hey, is so jarring in a normal conversation. Hey! Body's been discovered. Oh, it's nighttime. Hey, these soldiers. Time to hit the hay. Nighttime announcement. Didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you, Hiriko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria, like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. But you're not going to go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything. I decided it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We made it this far. Most of us have made our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright. I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story. You may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept this secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes. I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A bit later, Hiriko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask one last thing? What is it? Are you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Are you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You said time and again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now. I find it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. It's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Huh, she's not so bad after all. Despite those words, Yuriko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way. Her back to us the whole time. Ibuko. She's not so bad after all. Just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Eito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We done all we can to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Yuriko mentioned? Whatever it is, made her obsessed with winning this war. But it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? Why won't anyone tell me anything? You know, he's thinking about it now. This time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. I hope I don't have an embarrassing dream. The 16th day would bring a development of none of us were expecting. That would have been a considerable effect on our war efforts going forward. Day 16. Checked all around this side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. God damn it, she pulled an AWOL. She's not in her room either. I've looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding. When we got to the cafeteria that morning, Yuriko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside our room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. I need her, damn it, she's the strongest in my party. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. It's like she never existed. She's just gone. After that, we tried looking outside. Followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Yuriko was gone. Vanished. Without a trace. Where did you go, mistress? It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. It's not possible, I mean... Both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. Where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys see Yuriko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Sire. You mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? See that? You're gonna make me... Miss Shizuharu is gone. That means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? He did something. You bitch, you did something. You did something. I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all of this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say, my secret plan was a total bust. Mrs. Shizuharu disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love?
Ah,
Excuse me? Back in my complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many kind friends is what allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but... So, you were gonna put the moves on Hiriko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. I'm not sure that would have worked. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that. I don't know where to start. But we've got more important things to worry about right now. You didn't do anything to Hiriko. Then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, yeah! We've got no Siri, no Hiriko. It'd be a total crap fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with the worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again?
Hey!
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. By the time the sun went down, we made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. This sucks, man.
At ease, soldiers.
This is terrible. It felt like we'd finally reached an understanding with Hiriko. Now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be here somewhere. Fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she wasn't outside. She hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, Tuck. It's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest too. There's some other crisis after this. The last thing we need is to be sleep deprived during it. Right. And spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow Hiriko will come back like nothing ever happened, and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. It's very wishful thinking. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. Go on back to your room. Sleep well. See you in the morning. She'll be back tomorrow. Nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night. Too uneasy to really relax. Many times things started to go our way here. Those hopes were quashed almost immediately. It was just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was. Day 17, still no Hiriko. Where have you gone, my mistress? You are the strongest of all of us. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiriko. Started from the school interior, nothing. Still nothing. Where did you go, my mistress? Where did you go? Obviously now the Hiriko was going to show up out of nowhere. She disappeared utterly and completely. Another day, and we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man! People don't just blip out of existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? Not the fire extinguishers, though. You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. And where would she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server. She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. Uh-huh. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Okay. What is it, Kako? It's this inconsistency you spotted. It could be nothing, but... What if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? I never even thought of that. Yuriko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out? Like the video game? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up, and you can get to know it better. That's right. None of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, Sister Dearest. If only we'd gotten to know Miss Suhara better. She might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. She left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey, moron. This is Hiroko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us. That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? Okay, what else? What's the other explanation you thought of? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiroko once was. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Siri could. Oh, I see. So any of us could be the culprit. If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers, wouldn't it? What? Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her body or brought her back to revive her. It would be like Miss Shizuhara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, Sister Dearest. You've thought of everything. Wait a minute. You really think Hiroko was murdered? By one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiroko would never run off and abandon us. And she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she'd let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Talk like that, Dolomy. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiroko's been taken away from me. And in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this? Please, it was only a theory. A game theory, you say. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory. Just one possibility. Explained yourself really well, though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. Yeah, this has been over 2 weeks. This is her field of interest, after all. Secret tunnel.
At ease, soldiers.
It's like 2 straight days I know Hiroko. Here goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Those theories mean Hiroko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the walls starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Save that for tomorrow. Not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Yeah, we'll find her. Pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think we can shove the parts in the Revival-O-Matic? Maybe it'd still work even if they're a little rotten. No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after her death. A few minutes at most. It won't matter if Hiroko's still alive. And I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow, we'll come up with a plan to take action. Right. That's probably the best approach. Eito, you good? Group First, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching, we made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiruko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We've gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiruko running away? One of us killing her? It sounded just as impossible as the other. Primary goal is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. It's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us must survive. She did say that. I think she was lying then. Why would she leave us so suddenly? Doesn't make any sense. Didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Times I seemed to lose all meaning. Could have slept several hours. Only a few minutes. Ugh. All of a sudden my eyes flickered open. Body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around trying to get my bearings. Couldn't be morning already. It's still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. It's the ghost again! What the? It's back.
You! What are you doing here?
Barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again. I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
Write a message or something. It's getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hiruko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sire? Was that you too? What did you... Ah.
Oh, you've gotta be kidding me.
Hey!
He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
God damn it, I don't have my heavy hitter, man. That's right, the invaders are back. Attacking at night, too? Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiruko, too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we were confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. Gotta get to the war room and get ready to fight. This sucks. Ah, this sucks. Takumi, it's an attack. Got a fresh batch of invaders to deal with. I know. Right when I thought I was finally gonna get some sleep too. Bastards could have held off till morning. Is it just the four of us though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on their doors, just in case. But Gaku didn't answer, and all I could hear from Tsubaka's room was a lot of dry retching. Got a bunch of party poopers. They should just embrace the bloodlust already. Just have to make do with what we've got. So, I wish Hiruko was here though. Wish all you want. It won't change a thing. Still plenty strong enough without her. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Apart from all of us dying horribly, I mean. Won't let that happen. Can't die here. I made a promise. To my not girlfriend back at home.
You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
That's right. I'm going to survive and make it back to the complex. Back to Karuha. So I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy and make it through this alive. Damn, dude. Now you're talking. This is gonna be a total bloodbath. I'm gonna get so much XP. Right, of course. This is the only way to keep everyone safe. Fear hasn't gone away. I don't think it ever will. If I let it get to me, I won't be able to save anyone. Do whatever it takes, even if it means fighting. It's killing.
Come on, guys. Let's get this defensive battle underway.
Get next door! Battle stations! This time we get to see Ato's transformation. Yeah. Sick. Wicked sick. Oh, whoa, that's a big one. The hell is that? There's two? Oh no. We do not have the manpower for this.
Damn! These guys are a cut above the rest for sure.
Do you think they're commanders? If they are, then what Hideko said was true. There's more than one of them in the invader army.
And now we've got to deal with two of them right off the bat.
We're so dead! This is gonna be fun!
We're not gonna die here. We might die here. Alright.
Yes, leave it to me.
Judge level 2. Oh, I can take out at least this row. Take out 3 at the most. So, let's do this then. Sweetness!
It's killing game time!
So much AP to... Only so much AP to work with though.
Let's go.
This would be the best course of action. Ooh, actually, hold on. Let's see, Takamaru gains more defense the more spaces he moves. Over here. Yeah, let's do this then.
Let's do this.
Actually. No, this could actually still work. This could actually still work. Side slash! Yeah, holy shit.
I'm ready whenever.
Ato do this again.
Allow me to trim down their number. Got it. Nice.
Got one extra attack at least. But
Say when.
yeah. Now we're talking. There.
All right.
That's 2 more attacks we can do.
Let's freaking go!
Let's freaking go. I can at least do a little bit of damage. I don't want him getting past us though, actually. We most likely might get surrounded. But damage, well, Takamaru's already beefed up. I could beef up
Ready when you are.
Takumi though. At least heal him from his fatigue. And buff up his defense. Ooh, I could also hit. Ooh, actually, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this, and then we'll
Say when.
do this.
Not gonna cut it.
That'll be the end of my turn. Jeez. Okay. Decreases to attack and move stats can be removed by taking a defensive stance. as well as overwritten by stat boosting effects. Alright, so we need to plan this out better over here. They moved up a lot.
I can keep going.
For how long though, bro? For how long? Let's see.
Let's go!
I can at least try to whittle them down over here.
This certainly isn't good.
No, it is not. At least I got one of you guys.
All well and good.
I could try.
I can keep going.
Yeah. Got 3 waves of this shit too.
All in ass!
All in ass.
Let's give it to him!
Ooh. Do a lot of damage with this. And there's barely any enemies too. And do I get more AP if I kill the thing? Don't know. Doesn't seem like it, but... Oh wait, it won't use up AP though if I use my special attack. That's great. That's great. So you know what? Let's do it.
Oh, smoke 'em!
I'll smoke 'em. Hell yeah. Oh.
So did we win?
Don't tell me I gotta take him out at the same time.
Something feels off, though. It wasn't like this when we beat the last one.
Yeah, he heals him. That sucks. That really sucks.
No way, it came back from the dead? I thought we were the only ones who could do that.
What's going on? Looks like these two come as a set. Anytime we defeat one of them, the other revives it.
If I had known that, I probably wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't have wasted my special attack.
Hell? How are we supposed to win this then?
If we can beat one of them, then finish off its partner before it has a chance to use that revival technique, that should do the trick.
What a drag.
If that's what it takes, that's what we'll have to do. Unless anyone else has a better idea.
Incoming invader detected at 12 o'clock. Readings indicate target is an S-class fighter. It is currently approaching the school at a high speed.
We don't have the manpower. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We don't have the manpower, dude.
Now there's 3 of them? We barely managed to cope with 2.
You have gotta be shitting me! We don't have enough fighters to handle all of them!
Hello?
Hey everyone! Sorry I'm late.
Seriously? A night battle? This totally stinks. But we're dead if we lose here, right? And not just us. Everyone back in the TRC will be next on their list. If this is what it takes to stop that, then I'll fight too!
Jesus, that's a Gatling gun, dude.
Tsubasa! Gaku! You came after all!
Well, you didn't leave us much choice. I was kinda hoping you'd be fine to win this without me. If I don't step in now, though, we're all gonna be royally screwed!
I'm so dizzy. I've already thrown up a bunch of times, and it feels like I'm not even connected to my body anymore. But I've decided to give this my best shot. I'll do whatever I can to help out.
Your weapon is a truck. I think you're good, girl.
Thanks, guys. I'll leave the enemies over there to you then.
All right, here goes nothing.
Anyway, we got those revival machines or whatever up and running, right? If they do kill us, I'll come back and really let them have it.
That's the spirit.
What's the matter, Eito? I'm a little overwhelmed. Seeing these two in their class armor ready to fight. But I'll be okay. Now that they're here, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't know how to explain it, but all my fatigue from before is gone. It's amazing how much difference it makes having friends by your side. So long as we keep trusting and supporting each other, I'm sure we'll be able to blaze our way to a brighter future.
Thanks, dude.
Let's turn this battle around and show them what we can do together!
Together we can overcome all the odds. Yep. Alright, how do you guys
Let
move?
me handle it.
Gaku is a mid-range attacker that specializes at taking down many enemies at once. Perfect! He automatically gains +1 attack when the voltage meter is 100% or more. From the specialist skill, Special Vibes. After selecting a skill, you can select a green space to move your character before attacking. Doing this means you can select your target after moving, making it useful for long-range attackers that require you to keep your distance from the enemy. Raise the shuttle! So I can hit all you guys! What does Tsubasa do?
Locked and loaded!
Tsubasa is a support fighter specializing in ability and movement options. Specialist skill, Special Mechanic prevents fatigue. That's huge! That's so huge! Regardless of how many actions she makes. That's so huge! My friends are my power and I'm theirs. Exactly. That's kinda huge. Alright, I could use Tsubasa for crowd control. Buffs ally moveset, movement heals fatigue. Ooh, that's so huge. Fire an attack at an enemy in front. Attack negative. Oh, okay. So you know what? Yeah, let's hit this guy.
Let's freaking go!
Let's freaking go. No, hit all these guys.
That's what I'm talking about!
I'm taking the wheel!
Prevent fatigue here.
I'll protect
Thanks for that!
Yeah. I only have 1 AP left though. I keep forgetting about these faces. Alright. Alright, we need to kill something here.
We better get moving.
Hauling ass!
Man, this is a lot to take in. Could go up here. At least clear them out. But it's not gonna kill. I need more AP, that's the problem. I don't have anyone that's heavy hitting on this side, so we'll just have to...
My turn!
Yeah, let's do this then.
Take that!
Definitely have to go to bed. Have fun. Good night. Oh, thanks for joining the stream, Laura. I'll probably end the stream after this fight anyway. Appreciate you joining in. 0 damage.
I feel so weak!
My body! Uh-oh.
This is bad.
It's as bad as I thought, huh?
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their knuckles. Got it! Nice! We better get moving.
I'm gonna need like as many turns as possible. I'll keep that in mind.
Let's go. Take this! Got it!
Alright.
Let's do this!
Could go for a special attack.
Here we go!
Alright, alright. I don't know if that's the smartest option though. I can at least take out the commander, but it's not gonna be enough time to get the other, so
My turn!
the best thing I can do is probably do this. That's one.
Let's do this!
I can't get to him, unfortunately, so I'll have to go fall back for now.
I guess it's my turn. We better get moving.
Ooh, I could do this though. It won't kill him though, which is unfortunate, but I can at least do a lot of crowd control, but special attacks.
I'll show you what's up.
Gatling Max. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this could actually work very well. That'll give me one more chance to attack.
I'll hit you with all I got.
Do it! Alright. Alright.
How's that?
I'm good whenever.
He's stunned, unfortunately, but it's fine.
Ready when you are. Leave it to me.
Now we just need to take out the last one.
I guess it's my turn.
Can I defeat this thing with two judges? I'm not sure. Find out.
Yes, leave it to me.
I think I can.
Allow me to trim
Let's go! Wave 2 end. We got one more though. I ain't get a word of that.
Refused? What's next? A giant Mac?
Actually, I think that's this commander's true form.
So then, if we take it out, this will be over.
Hey, Tsubasa, that class weapon of yours is freaking sweet. It's like some kind of tricked out car or something.
Thanks. The first time I used it, it was a total disaster. I spewed all over the interior. But this time, I've got the sick bag and tinted windows so I can fight with total peace of mind.
Hell yeah. That's great.
That's great. No matter how strong the enemy we're facing is, I won't be afraid anymore. Knowing you all have my back gives me limitless courage. I feel like I could take on the whole world right now.
Thanks, man.
When we fight side by side, we become more than the sum of our parts. We're more than just a scattered group of fighters. We're a team.
That's what we are, yes.
Let's do this, everyone. With our powers combined, there's nothing we can't do.
All right.
Sheesh. I got embarrassed just standing here listening to you say all that.
At least it's one target now, and there's 6 of us. We got this. Okay, well, bad news is it's in front of my least heavy hitters, but it's fine.
Prepped and ready.
Crazy Shadow.
we go. There. Let's go.
Get more extra AP,
Alright.
just like that.
We better get moving.
Few more extra AP should cover this.
Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way. All well and good.
All right. We can use a special attack at least. Or we can boost his emo anima.
Let me at him. Just watch me.
Yeah, I think this will work.
I'll hit you with all I got.
Get him, Gaku.
You can handle the rest.
Locked and loaded!
He'll be still be stunned, but at least he won't be fatigued.
Yes, dude.
I'm good whenever! I'm taking the wheel! Let's do it to it!
But I would have done the numbers. I feel like I can.
Full throttle!
Ooh, actually,
I've got this.
I can do another slide slash. I can do two. Let's give me one more hit in.
There. Here we go. Got it. Let's go. Keep your guard up.
When an enemy uses a charge skill, purple warning spaces will appear before the attack is launched during the next turn. Stop the charge skill from activating by reducing an enemy's armor to 0. Okay.
Here we go.
Right in the middle of that too. The armor. I'm guessing it's this thing.
I'm good whenever!
That armor goes down by 1. We need to reduce that thing. Alright.
Let's roll! I'm taking the wheel! Take this! Locked and loaded! Watch out!
That should cancel the attack. Let's go. Now then.
Ready when you are.
Fortunately, that's not enough for
Hauling ass!
Here we go!
I'm ready whenever.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm gonna tight spot here.
It's killing game time!
Numbers. Focus on reducing the enemy's lower.
I guess it's my turn.
But gotta do what I gotta do.
That got me good.
Damn, that did a lot.
Did my engine die?
Okay.
Yes, leave it to me.
Let's do it to it!
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their number. Got it. Nice. Here we go.
Rev it up!
100.
Prepped and ready. Just
Could use the
watch
special
me.
attack again. No, it's smart though, cause like, ooh, maybe. What about hers?
Ready when you are! Locked and loaded!
Prepped and ready.
Yeah, let's. I think we should do his special attack again.
I'll hit you with all I got.
We need that thing to go down, so I feel like I have to hit it as hard as I can at
You
each
can handle
opportunity.
the rest.
Leave it to me! How's this? Locked and loaded! I'm good whenever!
My turn. There. Ready when you are. Take this. All right.
Ready when you are! Here we go!
I guess it's my turn.
Can't let any more come to this spot.
Here we go.
Ooh,
better get
I think he
moving.
healed. Let's
I'm
hit this thing.
taking the wheel! Hi-ya! I can barely move!
Oh, this sucks. This really sucks.
Leave it to me!
I don't know if I thought this through. We need to take out the one behind us though.
How's this? I'm taking the wheel!
There's no enemies over here, which is good. We're pretty much done over here, so we need to focus over here.
I guess it's my turn.
Oh, I didn't know I could move him over here. Hold up. Hold up. I didn't know I can move him over here. Damn, that changes a lot. That changes a lot.
Let's go. Not gonna
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
say when. Here we go.
That changes a lot, though.
You're kidding.
Did my engine die?
Let's do this.
I need to make it there.
We better get moving.
This is bad, right?
I won't lose. I'll protect you.
Thanks for that.
You can't keep on like this.
Healing boost. She'll die in the process, but I feel like it might be worth it. I don't know. If I can take out these guys, it might be worth it. Let's do it.
This is the only way. The rest is up to you.
Tsubasa, you were a trooper. You were a trooper.
Damn, this is tough.
Gatling Max. Yeah, we'll have to sack these two. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Let's do this!
You guys did great. Dr. Tsubasa, you guys did great. If we can end this fight now, it'll be golden.
We better get moving. Say when.
That's not gonna kill. We have to end it with we have to end it
Leave it to me.
with Aito. We have to. Alright, Aito. Should hit. Take us home.
Allow me to take them down.
Take us home, Aito. Take us home. Let's go. That was close. That was so close. I didn't know you could move them to the location where the others were. That's good to know information.
All fixed up.
You guys did great, Tsubasa, Goku. You guys did great.
Yeah, I think so.
So, what do we do with this one?
This one? Oh, I see what you mean.
It's a chick.
Can't leave it alive or it'll just come after us again.
Guess one of us will have to strike the finishing blow like Mistress Hirako did before. It's kind of a lot of effort, though. Who wants to do it?
The finishing blow? You mean kill them?
Not like it's a real person or anything. It's just an invader.
Hey, why can this one use Hemoanima anyway? Just how many of the invaders have powers like ours?
We still don't know. Hiruko might have been able to tell us, but
We can talk about this later. We gotta hurry or it's gonna revive.
Even if it's our enemy, I don't relish the thought of sucking out its power and leaving it a dried up husk. But I guess somebody's gotta do it.
So one of us has to be the killer. This time I can choose. So let's see. It's okay, man. Clutch that last fight. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, but I want to do the honors.
Somebody has to do it.
Somebody has to do it. And that somebody is me.
This is it. You're finished.
Extermination complete. See, yeah, I could have done better. I'm not gonna lie. I could have. It's finally over. Honestly, thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped to settle my stomach or something. Hey, I got something to say too. Takamaru came stomping and slammed his hand on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all wrong. You were great out there. Oh, thanks. We couldn't have won the battle without you. Your class weapons were freaking badass. You think so? Yeah. Maybe you'll let me take yours for a spin sometime, Gaku. I want to pull off one of those cool headshots on too. Shoot the enemy, not me. That goes for yours too, Tsubasa. You were drifting around the battlefield like you were in some kind of off-road stunt rally. Really? Thanks. Most people don't know how good a driving technique when they see it. Let's lay off the high fives and shoulder slaps though, okay? I probably smell funky right now. Finally coming together as a team. I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. You need to go lie down for a few minutes? Aye, this calls for a celebration. Let's fire up the Ration-O-Matic and... Second thought, it's late. And I'm beat. Let's do it tomorrow instead. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're all going to need our rest. I really need to take a shower. Oh man. Things would have been so much easier if I could stay awake while I'm asleep. Feeling triumphant yet exhausted from another successful battle, we shuffled back to our rooms for some well-deserved rest. The moment I got back to my room, I let out a huge sigh and collapsed onto the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. Less stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I supposed to have to keep doing this? I've forgotten Hiriko or the weird ghost boy. But I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. Just let me sleep. Closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. Day 18. I opened my eyes. I was awake, but... Ow, ow, ow. My legs hurt, my arms hurt, my neck, chest, and abdomen hurt. I hurt in places I didn't even know the correct anatomical term for. My whole body was one big, massive muscle pain. Guess I overdid it. No idea yesterday I put so much strain on my body. Previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after. Never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It's past 1 p.m. already. Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all, even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed. I only felt half awake. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way towards our usual meeting place. My back hunched over like an old man's. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw.
Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I guess I'm feeling the same as you guys.
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Hey guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
Congratulations on another win, everybody. Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Thank you. Sumiko twins went back and forth on the Rashomatic, bringing us our breakfast. Or was it lunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra. Shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah!
Now, for Mr. Maruko, a bowl of rice with thin stripes of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? It must be a working class schemo thing. Hey, insulting me is one thing, but don't diss Gyudon. How come you're being so nice today, Ima? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure we have all the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this state, we'd all be up for a proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that, you're gonna jinx it. Probably won't happen that soon. There will be other attacks. Last night proved they're not shy about attacking at night either. We gotta live in constant fear of when our next battle's gonna be? My rotten luck just keeps getting rottener. I don't think that's a word. Speaking of the future, what are we going to do from now here on? I think I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. Okay, well, you know what? We have to stop here. I've been recording. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, so we'll figure out what Eito has to say next time. So I'm gonna call it here. We're going to take a damn 10 days fast during this session. And we still have so many days left. Oh god. Alright, well, it is what it is. I knew this was gonna be a long game. But yeah, that'll be it. Next time we'll hear what Eito has to say. Appreciate everybody that joined the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to bed because I'm tired. Goodbye.